Hello, everyone, and welcome back to FilmBook Review, an official YouTube channel of FilmBook. Featured in Google News, IMDb's news desk, and a member of the Critics' Choice Association, FilmBook is an entertainment industry news website that reports on the film and television show industries in the United States and across the world. Today on FilmBook Review, I'll be reviewing the film Pink Moon, a movie that screened at the 2022 Tribeca Film Festival. Pink Moon is directed by Floor Vandermeulen, written by Bastian Kroger, and stars Julia Ackermans, Johan Leysen, Elko Smits, Aniek Pfeiffer, and Sinem Kavas. This is a Pink Moon movie review, and there will be spoilers. If you like our movie reviews, please like this Pink Moon film review, as that helps us out with YouTube's algorithm, and consider subscribing. Once subscribed, click the bell notification box, and you are all set. Please also consider becoming one of our patrons on Patreon at patreon.com/filmbook. And now, the Pink Moon movie review. Filmmaker Floor Vandermeulen's new Dutch film Pink Moon isn't particularly disappointing in the way it reveals the details of its storyline. However, the movie just seems to meander a bit too frequently. It sometimes plods along in directions that don't lead its audience members anywhere too memorable. Too many times in offbeat stories like the one Pink Moon presents, the ending comes along feeling like it was nothing too difficult to predict. Here in the new movie, the conclusion is rather emotionally involving, but getting there is an indirect route filled with a lot of detours, or rather unnecessarily complicated plot developments. With that being said, the film's two main stars, Julia Ackermans and Johan Leysen, are outstanding as a middle-aged woman and her 70-something-year-old father who, as the film opens, reveals he is ready to end his life. There's no really noteworthy reason for this revelation. Not initially, at least. Perhaps the dad's just tired of life. While the movie reveals why the father wants to die in a key scene, the revelation doesn't seem to warrant the way the dad is going about bringing closure to his life. A film from a few years ago presented the idea of a mother who wanted to die against the wishes of her family. Susan Sarandon starred in the dramatic movie, which was called Blackbird. I liked Blackbird a lot and felt there were genuine reasons that Sarandon's character wanted to end her life. I am not sure I truly felt the despair Leysen's dad character, Jan, in Pink Moon seems to be experiencing, and this is certainly no fault of the performance. Ackerman's character of Iris, Jan's daughter, is sort of a quirky character who seems to be too much of a written character at times rather than a genuine person. She's intelligent and does well at her job, but in a scene where she talks to a prospective buyer of her family home, she comes off as odd and too offbeat to be believable. Some of her character traits didn't ring true to me. She, at one point, starts to perform oral sex on a man she meets at a bar. Interestingly enough, she thinks that her dad may stay alive if he experiences sex again. That would be a concept that could have worked, but Jan dismisses that notion entirely and it never takes flight. There is another character in the story who plays a central role. It's Ivan, Iris's brother, who is played rather well by Elko Smits. Ivan doesn't always understand Jan, nor does Jan always understand Ivan. This sibling relationship is conveyed effectively and makes for some interesting scenes throughout the picture. Iris develops a lot during the movie, from quirky and offbeat to coldly intelligent and self-aware. This transformation that Ackermans conveys on screen should certainly be commended. Iris desperately tries to save her dad from his plan to die. She tries to show him the beauty in life through dancing with him or by taking him on a snowy getaway, which could bring out his will to live. As Jan, Leysen can also be extremely forceful as a performer and makes the character one who knows what he wants and doesn't seem to want to budge. There are some emotional scenes between Ackermans and Leysen, especially towards the end of the film. Ackermans truly shines bright as an actress here in her complex role, which makes us truly believe that Iris loves her dad. She isn't always likable as a character, but she makes us invested in the scenario the film presents to the audience. Pink Moon is the type of movie that could get a lot of praise. It takes a lot of risks. I'm not sure that for me, all those risks paid off the way I would have liked them to. There is the matter of the film's ending, where Iris literally closes the curtains on her doubts and learns to accept the things she cannot change. I won't tell you what happens, but the movie does have an emotionally involving conclusion. Floor Vandermeulen has created the kind of movie that will divide audiences, and I respect that. This film leaves plenty of room for discussion afterwards, and those are the types of movies that stand out more than run of the mill blockbusters. Pink Moon is a hard film to wholeheartedly recommend because its themes are most likely going to be an acquired taste. They are certainly not for everyone. Ackerman stands out as a truly gifted actress in this meandering film, though, and Layson is brave for creating the character he brings to life. If you liked Blackbird, which was about a mother trying to end her life against the wishes of her family, you could be accessible to the dark themes Pink Moon presents. And that brings us to the conclusion of this Pink Moon movie review. I would love to hear your thoughts on it below in the comments section. If you liked what you heard during this review, please like this video and subscribe to this channel. Please also visit and subscribe to our podcast channel at FilmBook Podcast and our trailer and reaction channel at FilmBook Trailers. Thank you for viewing, and you can watch one of these reviews next.